As the Dupree clan becomes increasingly worried about the MIA Chelsea, she wakes up chained to the bed in a tacky-looking cabin. She tries reaching her phone, but it's just beyond her grasp. Closing her eyes, Chelsea fantasizes her mom offering her advice. "Figure out what their fantasy is," says Dream Dani. "Work your angles like your life depends on it." Later, Dream Cat, Dream Bill, Dream Anita, and Dream Madison offer her advice too, all of which should help Chelsea figure out how to talk to Allison. Yet instead, she pushes her kidnapper's buttons by reminding Allison they were in a threesome and the loon was the one who dumped the designer. Allison vows, "It's going to be really fun making me love you again." Things look darker when Jacob finds Chelsea's phone. He suggests she could have forgotten it, but Kat reminds him that her cousin has a long-term, committed, codependent relationship with her phone. Learning what was found, the family immediately realizes how bad the situation is. "I have literally seen her jump over a couch to get to that thingy," points out Naomi. Called by Dani, Bill arrives at the Dupree mansion, where his ex-wife immediately falls into his arms. She tells him to bring their little girl home at any price. The words "scorched earth" are used. Madison immediately realizes that there's really only one suspect, Allison. As the Duprees rally, Martin tells those gathered at the club the launch is off, and why, urging them to use their social media contacts to try and help with the search. Vernon arranges for Dani and Bill to have a press conference at the mansion, then leaves with Anita to meet an FBI contact. Turns out, Allison has a few tricks up her sleeve, including having gone on social media to create a fake profile for the model's biggest fan. Allison says by the time the police figure out it's a fake lead, she and Madison will be far, far away. Allison reveals she's been stalking Chelsea for ages, and nothing about their meeting or relationship was accidental. She sets up a dinner, complete with all of Chelsea's favorites and even a squish name she's given them. In return, Chelsea toasts to what's going to happen when her family tracks down the kidnapper, then throws a glass of wine in her face and flips over the table. Beyond the Gates, spoilers hint the CBS soap just dropped its preview for the week of August 25-29th, and there shall be some explosive moments. Chelsea Hamilton will be shocked to realize she's kidnapped, while her parents Dani Dupree and Bill Hamilton will reel over the situation. Plus, Leslie Thomas will have a massive power trip, but be deflated. Learn more below. The preview opens with Leslie, Eva Thomas, and Vanessa McBride. As Vanessa is Leslie's realtor, it appears she's signing the deal for her new mansion in Fairmont Crest. In the scene, Leslie says that she needs to stake her claim in the gated community, ASAP. Then, Ted Richardson is shown, looking less than impressed. As scenes shift, Leslie is in the Dupree family home, with Anita Dupree, Vernon Dupree, and Bill in the foyer. Bill says, "May I?" while Vernon replies, "Be our guest." As soon as he gets the green light, the lawyer literally lifts Leslie up to throw her out of the mansion as she screams, "Unhand me, demon!" Over at Uptown, Vanessa is with Joey Armstrong as he tells his business partner Lover that she has seen things and he doesn't like leaving loose ends. Vanessa then questions the casino owner if he's threatening her. As the promo continues, Samantha Richardson is shown with Martin Richardson. The young girl warns her father that he can't stop her from growing up, as he tells her that there are dangers everywhere. He's not wrong. As the next clip unfolds, a worried Nicole Richardson states, "Chelsea hasn't showed up at the club." The purse designer and social media influencer was kidnapped on the Friday, August 22nd episode, so it looks like the Dupree family will finally put two and two together next week. She didn't answer texts or phone calls, so there will come a time next week when there will be cause for concern. As the preview goes on, Dani and Bill share a scene as Chelsea's mom begs her dad to bring her home. Bill pulls his worried ex-wife in for a hug. He's known as the Fixer in Fairmont Crest, so can he fix this situation? The last scene in the preview shows Chelsea freaking out on the bed she's in, chained to in an unknown room. Chelsea can be seen screaming, "Somebody please help me!" The Beyond the Gates spoilers for Tuesday, August 26, 2025, tease more of Chelsea's hostage situation, which will unfold this week. Vernon, Kat, and Anita will work together to get her home. Meanwhile, Andre witnesses an intimate moment between Dani and Bill. Emotions are on high alert in Fairmont Crest, so everyone's going to act a little differently and get along. Dani is going to enlist Bill's help in finding their daughter. This horrifying moment could bring them closer together. The BTG weekly video preview teases that Dani will rely on her ex for comfort. Andre could witness the two exes getting cozy with one another. He might see this intimate moment unfold. What will Andre do about it? Will he understand that they're overcome with emotions? Or will he pursue Dani out of jealousy? Chelsea has been kidnapped by a gloved person. The Duprees found out that their worst nightmare had come true. On Tuesday, the hostage situation will intensify. Will Chelsea be able to get herself out of this situation? Will we find out who kidnapped her and why? Anita, Vernon, and Kat will take matters into their own hands. This family will do whatever it takes to find Chelsea and get her back home. We're looking forward to seeing these three team up and take the kidnapper down. What do they have planned? And will it work? Apparently, they're not the only ones who are teaming up. Kat will once again collaborate with Jacob. We already know these two work well together and have strong detective skills. Hopefully, this sleuthing duo will bring some peace of mind to this already intense and scary situation. John Lindström has been heating up our TV screens for decades in the soap world. The actor has played his fair share of amazing characters, but none of them compare to his current role as Joey Armstrong on Beyond the Gates. It turns out that fans aren't the only ones enjoying watching Lindström as the charming bad guy in Fairmont Crest. Lindström has weighed in on his latest role as BTG, celebrates its 6-month mark, and just filmed a major milestone for the CBS soap. Taking to Instagram, Lindström shared a selfie of himself looking sharp as Joey, all decked out in a suit. Joey! Armstrong, I only say it once, and if I call for you, don't make me wait. Having such a damn good time playing this terrific character on a terrific show that happens to be a terrifically big hit. These things don't come along every day, you know. Happy 200th episode, he wrote as his caption. Lindström is clearly thrilled with his current gig, and his BTG co-stars are thrilled to have him there. Several of them popped up in the comments of Lindström's Instagram post to express their love for the actor. Daphne Duplay admitted the show was blessed to have you, handsome, while Carla Mosley declared, "Love you." So incredibly lucky to get to play in your sandbox. Lauren Buglioli has had her fair share of scenes with Lindström as Joey and Vanessa play cat and mouse with each other. The actress called it a gift to work with the soap icon before saying, "Thank you for being the absolute best, John." BTG creator Michelle Valjean called it a dream to have Lindström on the show, and we have to agree with her. Lindström has been killing it as Joey, with his incredible talent finally being utilized. The actor was great as Kevin and Ryan on General Hospital, but the ABC soap did not take advantage of his powerhouse acting talent. Lindström's other soap gigs included Craig on As the World Turns and Paul Jarre on Generations. On Beyond the Gates, it's pretty much all hands on deck after Chelsea gets kidnapped. Who kidnapped her? Will she rescue herself? Or will someone have to step up and play the hero? It looks like Jacob and Kat will team up again so Kat can reunite with her fellow Wonder Cousin. And it looks like this situation may bring Dani and Bill closer together. Here are a few moments to watch for the week of August 25th to 29. Heightened emotions are at play this week because one of the Duprees is in danger. Chelsea has been kidnapped, and the family will do whatever it takes to find her. Naturally, Dani is going to want Bill to find their baby. He's the Dupree family fixer, after all. In BTG's weekly video preview, Dani goes in for the comfort after she pleads with her ex-husband to bring Chelsea home. Does Andre see Dani in Bill's arms? On Tuesday, look for Andre to spy a close moment between Dani and Bill. Will Andre simply chalk it up to the emotions of what's going on? Or will he change his mind about wanting to properly woo Dani like he recreated Paris at home for Ashley? One of the best parts of BTG's first 6 months was Kat turning into Nancy Drew, or even a junior detective to get the goods on Dana Leslie Thomas. This week, when Jacob and Kat follow a promising lead, it signals a reunion of sorts. Kat was relentless in her pursuit of justice regarding Leslie's reign of terror against her family. She could often be found ignoring her boyfriend, Tomas, in favor of parking herself in front of Jacob's desk at the precinct. The two worked well together, although there were frustrations on both sides. But they'll undoubtedly put those aside so they can work their magic and find Chelsea. Finally, on Thursday, an unlikely duo exchanges wedding vows. So much of BTG has been about splitting up couples. It will be interesting to see one actually say their I do's. Hopefully, it'll be a tad less dramatic than Haley and Bill's ceremony, but the questions here are, who is the unlikely couple? Why do they suddenly need to get married? And how much, if any, devastation will this sudden marriage cause? Will there be collateral damage? Here are your spoilers for Beyond the Gates. On Tuesday, August 26, 2025, Anita, Vernon, and Kat take matters into their own hands as the kidnapping situation intensifies. Chelsea is in dire straits and has yet to find her rescuer or a way out of her situation. Her family desperately seeks answers amidst the first kidnapping scenario on Beyond the Gates. In Tuesday's episode, the hostage situation intensifies. Can Chelsea talk her way out of her incarceration, or will someone come to the rescue? If it's her father, Bill, it may just be what's needed to bridge the gap with his daughter. Sometimes it's just prudent and uncomplicated just to fix the problem yourself, if possible. And that's precisely what happens tomorrow. In Tuesday's episode, Anita, Vernon, Neptune, and Kat take matters into their own hands. Leslie is a common problem for all three, and they each have an idea on how to solve things and what must be done. Vernon, however, utilizes the fixer, whose methods often leave much to be desired despite providing the solution needed. It's usually, however, not the one wanted. Kat may also have a lead on Chelsea if she just talks to Madison. In crises, old bonds can be reformed, or at least look that way. In Tuesday's episode, Andre spies a close moment between Dani and Bill. Dani and Bill's daughter, Chelsea, has gone missing, and it's driven them to support each other as Dani asks Bill to please bring their daughter home. With Bill's extensive collection of friends in low places, he may just be the one to find out where Chelsea has ended up. Andre has been through ups and downs. He told Dani that he couldn't be with her because he wanted Ashley, but then Ashley told him she loved Derek and couldn't be with him. Seeing Dani and being told they were just friends has left him a little raw. In a tender moment between Dani and her ex Bill, Andre feels more than a little down. Beyond the Gates fans, I've got your weekly prediction edition. We're going to talk about Chelsea Hamilton getting married and Andre Richardson getting really jealous. We've got predictions for Andre and Bill Hamilton, for Chelsea and Dr. Nicole Dupree Richardson, and Dr. Ted Richardson, for Ashley Morgan and Derek Baldwin, and also for Vanessa McBride and Joey Armstrong. Our first prediction, Andre is jealous of Bill. Tuesday spoilers have Andre watching as Dani Dupree has an intensely close moment with her ex-husband Bill. They are bonding because they are both very worried that their daughter, Chelsea, is missing, and Dani is begging Bill, please bring Chelsea home. Last week, Dani and Andre agreed to try for a real relationship, but Dani wants what Andre was giving Ashley, the romance, the flowers, and the wooing. Dani and Andre were really just almost relatives with benefits. Andre is willing to do all that for her, but at the same time, he knows Dani has been struggling to get past her feelings for Bill. So maybe he's feeling a little fragile. Of course, Dani is just terrified because Chelsea is missing, and she wants Bill to handle this and get their daughter back home to her. Part of the problem is Andre is feeling powerless to help, and men hate to feel powerless. Bill can go do something and be something for Dani that Andre cannot. He really can't help sort this. If Bill is Dani's hero, then Andre is not going to like that feeling. Seeing Dani clinging to Bill in desperation, turning to him in her hour of need, that's quite upsetting to Andre and his ego, who's going to want her to turn to him instead. Dani does want Andre to do you these things as for her, but in a way, she's kind of not reciprocating. Given the stress and the crisis, it's understandable, but Andre can't help what he feels. Our second prediction, Chelsea gets married, not willingly, though. Monday spoilers have Nicole looking for Chelsea. She says she's not at the club. The Dupree family is starting to panic because they can't find Chelsea. On Tuesday, the situation with the kidnapping gets more tense. Chelsea is screaming for someone to help her. We've got Bill and Dani, Anita Dupree and Vernon Dupree, and Naomi Hamilton Hawthorne staring in horror at Anita's phone. Then Catherine, Kat, Richardson, Vernon, and Anita decide to take matters into their own hands. I wonder if the police aren't taking action yet, just because she's an adult and hasn't been missing that long, with no specific signs of foul play. Wednesday's spoilers have Madison apologizing. Thursday, somebody exchanges wedding vows, and by Friday, kidnapper Allison makes yet another bizarre demand of Chelsea. We all know Allison is insane, and she's obsessed with Chelsea. She's not going to go away. She's stalking Chelsea, trying to warn Madison off, and then making it clear that she thinks Chelsea is her soulmate and her person. The spoilers say an unlikely couple gets married. To me, that feels like Allison and Chelsea. Allison could force Chelsea to exchange vows under some kind of threat, just out of sheer danger because Allison is crazy, and Chelsea may do this just to placate her nutty ex on Beyond the Gates. Our third prediction, Nicole gets even angrier at Ted. Wednesday spoilers have Dana Leslie Thomas upsetting people. She's ruffling feathers with her move into Fairmont Crest, and she's over at the Dupree's house, and they've had it with her because there's a crisis going on, so they don't need her crazy in the middle of it. Bill picks up Leslie and bodily removes her from Anita and Vernon's house while she's screaming at him to unhand me, demon. On Thursday, Leslie is talking to Ted, Vanessa, and Eva Thomas, saying she needs to stake her claim on Fairmont Crest ASAP. Vanessa brings info to the Dupree family after that. On Friday, Ted has a proposal that tempts Leslie, according to BTG spoilers. I just wonder if Leslie is struggling to fit in, and Ted is going to help her out. Leslie and her new money aren't going to fit in. Just as Haley Lawson was struggling to get acceptance from the Fairmont Crest ladies, Leslie is not going to get it either. Everybody's going to know she's an enemy of the Dupree, and acceptance will be hard-won. Anita and the others are going to give her the cold shoulder, even though they can't take back the money. I wonder if Ted may try and get Leslie to take a deal. Ted's going to teach her how to blend in and maybe help her figure out how she can get acceptance. Leslie can't bully and threaten her way through this. If she tries it, she's going to make everything worse on Eva and also on Ted Richardson. If Ted's offering to coach Leslie to keep her from being a pain in the butt, I think Nicole is going to take umbrage and get really annoyed at Ted. She already doesn't like him, but she might hate him, especially if she finds out he's spending more time with Leslie, even though long-term, he thinks this is in self-defense and good for everybody. Our fourth prediction, Vanessa hits Joey with an ultimatum. Next week's spoilers have Joey warning Vanessa that she has seen things, and he doesn't like to leave loose ends. She asks Joey Armstrong if he's threatening her, and I wonder if he's going to say something like, "Not a threat. It's a promise, baby." Vanessa is trying to keep everything calm. She's laundering Joey's money because of Doug and his dumb gambling. Doug just keeps piling on. La Maintien, doing more dumb things for her to continue cleaning up. He and Randy are out there trying to get Joey to kill them. Vanessa is trying to keep them alive. Doug won't stop. He was talking to Jacob Hawthorne when Vanessa busted him and shut that down. Now Joey is making threats. I don't think Vanessa is going to stand for it. I think she's going to push back hard. The problem is, Doug is literally digging his own grave. Vanessa already told Joey, "Look, my husband's an idiot, but I have made his issues worse by sleeping around." And Vanessa doesn't want Doug dead. I think she's going to tell Joey, "Look, stop it. Stop with the threats, or I'm going to stop laundering your money. And if you turn around and kill me, your money's not going to get laundered." So they're kind of at a standstill. I do think she may push Joey hard and say, "Look, let me deal with Doug." The problem is, then Vanessa really has to deal with Doug at the end of it. Vanessa loves him, but Doug's just a problematic dude. Our fifth and final prediction, Ashley brings Derek home with her. On Thursday, Derek has a heart-to-heart with Ashley. According to Beyond the Gate spoilers last week, Janice told Derek she doesn't think Ashley will back down from dealing with what Derek is going through right now. And the fact that he's paralyzed and he's going to leave the hospital in a wheelchair. Ashley just told Andre she's in love with Derek, and she's sticking with him. I think Ashley is going to make it clear to Derek that she wants to be with him. This changes nothing. She wants to see him through this ordeal. I just wonder if Ashley turns around and has Derek move back in with her so that she can help him and take care of him. If Ashley offers, the question is, will Derek accept? Or will he say no because of his pride? Because he feels like a burden? And will Ashley be able to change his mind? The action in the Beyond the Gates spoilers preview video for the week of August 25th opens at the Fairmont Crest Country Club. Leslie is sitting on the couch with her daughter Eva by her side. The two women are looking for a new home in the exclusive zip code and want Vanessa to help them find it. I need to stake my claim on Fairmont Crest ASAP, Leslie says as she spies Ted having a meal close by. The scene switches to the Dupree home, where Leslie has made herself an unwanted guest. Bill looks to Vernon and asks, "May I?" Vernon quickly answers, "Be our guest." Always the fixer, Bill quickly picks up Leslie, who is screaming, as Anita watches with an icy stare. "Unhand me, demon!" Leslie yells, as Bill throws her out of the house. Vanessa and Joey are sharing a drink at Uptown, but the tension between them doesn't appear to be of a sexual nature. This time, "You've seen things, Vanessa," Joey says, his tone extremely chilly. "And I'm not in the habit of leaving loose ends," he adds. Vanessa shoots him a look. "Are you threatening me?" she asks. At their apartment, Martin is trying to make a point with his daughter Samantha, but she's not having it. "You can't stop me from growing up," she tells him as gently as she can. "Samantha, there are dangers everywhere," he warns her. Considering what their family has been through recently, she should know this already. Nicole delivers deeply upsetting news. "Chelsea's not at the club," she tells Dani and Bill. Distraught, Dani leans on her ex-husband and tells him, "Bring her home." Still shaken, she collapses against him as Bill holds her close. Elsewhere, Chelsea is chained to a bed and screams, "Somebody, please help me!" See it all for yourself in the preview video below. Let us know what you think is going to happen in the comments section, and be sure to check out our First Look gallery for a sneak peek at what's happening on all the soaps this week, including BTG.